so let's go from 10 down to 1 with the best HBO shows ever made. From the pen of Mike Judge, creator of Beavis and Butthead, this is a biting satire on the world of technology, running for 6 seasons and winning an army of fans along the way. It pokes fun at an industry that often takes its mission to change the world a little too seriously. Following the story of a young startup attempting to grow amongst cutthroat establishment companies, the story of Pied Piper is silly, cynical, and seriously good TV. At number 9, we have a show that is sure to uplift you, if you happen to be uplifted by shows around funeral homes. Probably should have done a different intro there. Proving that there is entertainment, drama and dark humour in death, this seminal HBO show follows the lives of several generations of the Fisher family, owners of a funeral home in Los Angeles. Quite rightly, this show has won almost every award going and is widely considered by critics to have one of the best endings in TV. So yet another incentive beyond the gripping storyline and fabulous acting to make it to the end. Some people say that politics these days doesn't need satirising. Well, it's been done now, so you may as well watch it. Armando Iannucci's satire on American political life is an adaptation of his hit UK comedy, The Thick of It, and tells the story of Vice President Selina Meyer, played with excellence by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, as she attempts to make a mark on the political system and create a legacy while always playing second fiddle to the president. Expect razor-sharp wit and laughter on tap in this brilliant show. Perhaps not one of the most well-known HBO shows, this dark and beautifully constructed crime drama comedy stars Bill Hader as Barry Berkman, a hitman from Cleveland who travels to Los Angeles to perform a job before falling in love with acting and joining a class. An offbeat classic, this is certainly a show you should be seeking out for your next box set binge. If death, destruction and dragons are your thing, you're going to love number 6. If those aren't your things, you're probably not going to like number 6, but it is still number 6. I can't change it now. Without a doubt, one of the most talked about, discussed and debated shows of the last few decades across the globe. HBO's adaptation of George R.R. Martin's novels has made stars of swathes of actors and entertained the world with a gripping fantasy drama about politics, power, love, loss and, well, dragons. I think everyone needs a laugh after watching Game of Thrones. Whatever you think of the ending, don't start. What did Larry David do after he made his fortune as co-creator of Seinfeld? Well, in this fictionalized version of his life, he spent most of his time causing himself trouble due to his own nature. One of the great comedies of the modern era, Curb continues to deliver extraordinary laughs 11 seasons in and attracts everyone who is everyone, from the world of celebrity to guest, in this brilliant farce. The story of a media mogul whose failing health means he needs to seriously consider which one of his children will take over his vast empire when he's gone. This is a dark, twisted and brilliantly put together drama that has humour and intrigue at every beautiful turn in the story. This show, considered one of the greatest box sets of all time, was created by David Simon, a former police reporter, and focuses on the gritty and violent Baltimore crime scene and the institutions charged with controlling it. A stunning piece of television, the show has made household names of many of its stars, including Dominic West and Idris Elba. Based on Stephen E. Ambrose's book of the same name, this exceptional multi-award winning series created by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks focuses on the plight of Easy Company, from their training in the US to their participation in conflict in Europe during the Second World War. Based on interviews with real servicemen, this is a stunning and hard-hitting piece of television that has rightly been recognised as one of the very best of all time. Okay, without further ado, here it is. Here's the number 1 HBO show of all time. You guessed it. The late great James Gandolfini's performance as Tony Soprano, a mobster in therapy struggling to deal with work and his family, is one of the most impressive, nuanced and frankly brilliant you will ever see on television. Considered by many to be the best box set ever made and to be a turning point where television truly became cinematic in its storytelling, The Sopranos is unmissable television that will have you glued to your screen.